King of the Road Productions proudly presents a Hayes and Honky Tonks episode of the Jim King of the TV show. Southeast Texas style. During the half hour, we'll check out country legend Wade Hayes live in Houston, Texas.
Swing for the fence, take that chance. Don't wake up one day and see it's passed you by. Then go live your life.
And I think it was about 2011 you got diagnosed with cancer.
Yes, 2011, my life changed forever.
We'll feature the Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback. We'll also wear the Southeast Texas debut of Jenny Tolman's new video, Married in a Honky Tonk, as our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville. We'll check out the Soggy Bottom Saloon events calendar. And Brad Broussard will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Fort Neches. King of the Road. Howdy and welcome to the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4 and the CW. I'm Jim King of the Road. Don't miss all the action on April 29th and 30th as Honky Tonk Texas presents the Silsbee, Texas Bike Rally, featuring a bikini contest, poker run, and crank it up contest. Live entertainment will include rock legends Molly Hatchet and Southeast Texas favorite George Dearborn. Get tickets and more information now at SilsbeeTexasRally.com. Also be in Crystal Beach, Texas on Mother's Day weekend, May 6th through the 8th for the annual Texas Crab Festival. Grab the details at TexasCrabFest.org. Also, the Mauriceville Crawfish Bash returns on May 6th and 7th with live entertainment and all-you-can-eat crawfish on Saturday, May 7th. Visit crawfishfest.org for the complete scoop. Be sure to take King's Country Internet Radio along for the ride to all these festivities. In less than 100 years, radio has come a long, long way. We've gone from this to this. Alexa, play King's Country on TuneIn.
King's Country from TuneIn.
And this. Now you can stream us everywhere. King's Country streams the most magnificent country music mix on the planet 24/7. Stream King's Country Internet Radio on your PC, smart speaker, mobile device, or in your vehicle with your Bluetooth connection. King's Country is streaming worldwide on TuneIn, iTunes, Live 365, and at kingscountry.net. And stream the multi-award-winning and nationally recognized Jim King of the Radio show, middays Monday through Friday on King's Country and kingscountry.net. It rules. Now ride shotgun with me to Houston, Texas. We always cruise Cadillac style, as seen and heard on Southeast Texas TV and radio.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road show.
Oh, hi, to the guy.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road. I'll do you a real special song to me. I've learned a lot of things over the last 10 years. I've learned that this life is precious and I've outlost it. And I've taken it for granted way too much. Folks, I will tell you like my oncologist told me. This life is precious, it's flying by. We are not guaranteed tomorrow. So you tell those ones you love that you love them. Be sure they know it. Find that thing in life that makes you happy and go live your life. Take it from someone who knows life ain't fair sometimes, man, it ain't even close. You take a shot right on the chin. You lay there one, if you lay your back again. Well, it took a miracle to open up my eyes. And how hard are you so good at fight? Go live your life. Go chase your dreams. 'Cause we got no way to know what tomorrow brings. Swing for the fence, take that chance. Don't wake up one day and see it's passed you by. life.
And I think it was about 2011 you got diagnosed with cancer.
Yes, 2011, my life changed forever. I had been sick for a while and didn't know what was going on. And finally, it came to a head. I was actually coming to Houston to play a show, and I got very, very violently ill. And I came to Houston, did the show anyway, and went straight to the doctor when I got home and found out that I had stage 4 colon cancer.
Wow.
And spread all over. So it took me years to fight through that.
You recovered now completely?
Yes, about to celebrate 6 years of being...
Fantastic.
Yeah, it's unheard of to have cancer as bad as I did.
Yeah.
And then to come back from it, it's just, I thank God every day and give him the thanks. It's been, the last decade has been very difficult, but it's getting better and better every day.
Go live your life, go live your life, go live your life. Go live your life. Thank y'all. God bless you. Thank y'all so much. We'll see you next time. Thank you, Lee. Thank you, Houston.
Still to come, we'll air Jenny Tolman's new video as our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville. We'll also feature the Honky Tonk, Texas fabulous flashback. And Brad Broussard will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Fort Natchez. We'll check out the Soggy Bottom Saloon events calendar. But next, we'll air the encore performance from our exclusive with country legend Wade Hayes, live in Houston, Texas.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road. Don't miss the Texas Crab Festival in Crystal Beach, Texas on Mother's Day weekend, May 6th through the 8th. We're talking non-stop live music, food, and beverages all weekend. The live concert lineup will include Bag of Donuts and George Dearborn and Branded on Friday. And on Saturday, it's Wayne Toops, David Joel, Thick as Thieves, Salty Sounds Band, and Pure Atlantic, La Matira Norton, and Bayou Sounds on Sunday. Also, dozens of arts and crafts vendors. See you at the Texas Crab Festival, Mother's Day weekend.
Pine Tree Lodge in LaBelle has overcome a lot in the past few years with hurricanes, floods, a demolition, and the pandemic. But the Miller family has come back better than ever. Pine Tree Lodge, where the road ends and the fun begins, in the scenic setting of Taylor's Bayou. Dance to live music Thursday through Sunday, and stop in soon for fantastic atmosphere, friendly folks, and delicious food and drinks. Pine Tree Lodge in LaBelle, Texas.
Where can you find live music and all-you-can-eat mud bugs? At the Mauriceville Crawfish Bash on May 6th and 7th in Mauriceville, Texas, the crawfish capital of Texas. The live music lineup on Saturday includes Ryan Foray and Foray Tradition, Dwayne Dopsy and the Zydeco Hellraisers, Texas Thunder, and Chris Hans. It's fun for the whole family in Mauriceville on Friday and Saturday, May 6th and 7th. See you in Mauriceville, Texas, Mother's Day weekend for the Mauriceville Crawfish Bash.
You want some big old hot tails, you come on down here to Red Tails. They're as big as your hand. The crawfish are hot, the beer is cold, and the shrimp are as good as you're gonna get anywhere on the Gulf Coast. You tell Forrest Gump, You come on down here and I'll show you some shrimp.
When it comes to spicy boiled crawfish, shrimp, and ice-cold beer, one of the best-kept secrets in Southeast Texas is Red Tails. Hightail it down 124 in Finette or at 307 Magnolia in Woodville to Red Tails. Dine in, to go, and catering available.
We love Red Tails.
Neon lights draw me like a moth to a flame. Mama raised me right, that just leaves me plain. When I get a little sideways on Honky Tonks hair, I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. How comes we find attitude, boots and tight blue jeans? Take my mind off being right and do another thing. When the weekend's gone, I won't have time to spare. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. Monday morning, I wake up with a hammer in my hand. The boss ain't doing something at me that I don't understand. I don't know how I got to work, but I sure do out there. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care.
Old Enough to Know Better was Wade Hayes' first national release, and it went straight to #1.
That was amazing. That is a surreal time in my life. It's, looking back, it just doesn't even seem real. And the minute that I landed in Nashville, my life got better. I immediately got a job playing lead guitar for Johnny Lee.
Cool.
And that was my very first star gig. And then shortly after that, I got a record deal, and it's been just great ever since.
Old Enough to Know Better came out in 94?
Yes, it came out the tail end of 94. It went #1 in 95.
I got just enough left to get dressed up and head back to town. Boss said, son, have a long and fun, won't get you anywhere. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. Monday morning, I wake up with a hammer in my hand. The boss been yelling something at me that I don't understand. I don't know how I got to work, but I sure do out there. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care. I'm old enough to know better, but I'm still too young to care.
King of the Road.
Here comes this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
King of the Road.
I'll say it again, and I'm the first one to say this, Neil the Real McCoy.
That is the most original thing I've ever heard. Congratulations.
I've been working on that all day, Neil. It's great to finally meet you, man. You have a reputation of being one of the most approachable, personable people in country music, and so far I believe it.
Well, good. Well, we're just
kick me off his bus
well,
here.
we're just fixing to kick you out now, so you may want to retract that statement when you're out there filming by yourself. No, yeah, we think we're easy to talk to. We've always been that way, and I think if you just learned a long time ago, if you put on a good show every night and treat people nice, you can work a long time.
King of the Road.
That was this week's Honky Tonk Texas Fabulous Flashback.
Since 2008, Honky Tonk Texas in Silsbee has been serving up non-stop fun for Southeast Texas with live music and delicious adult beverages. Oh, and be ready to dance your butt off to the best in local, regional, and national touring bands. Of course, date night is every Thursday. And don't forget about the Honky Tonk Grill. Visit them online at facebook.com/honkytonktx and at honkytonktexas.us. Honky Tonk Texas and Silsbee has been serving it all up since 2008. Where have you been? Here's the April and May live entertainment lineup at Seven Oaks Event Garden in LaBelle, Texas. Forrest Sun will be the entertainer on Tuesday, April 26th. On May 3rd, it's Kayla Ray on the Seven Oaks Event Garden stage. On Tuesday, May 10th, Seven Oaks Event Garden in LaBelle welcomes Sage Moore and Mandy Powell. For the complete details and to purchase tickets, visit sevenoakseventgarden.com. Seven Oaks Event Garden in LaBelle, Texas. Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches, Texas is celebrating 60 years in business. Where have you been? Bradley's Collision Center is an award-winning shop serving all of Southeast Texas since 1962. And it has been family-owned and operated by the Bradley family of Port Neches since the very beginning. Each and every one of their customers are treated like friends and family while receiving expert service. Bradley's Collision Center, 2639 Knoll Street in Port Neches, Texas. Call them at 722-9391. Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here. King of the Road. Howdy, and thanks again for watching the Jim King of the TV show on Fox 4 and the CW. I'm Jim King of the Road. Still to come, Brad Broussard will be in the Royal Spotlight, brought to you by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches, Texas. Here comes the Southeast Texas debut of Jenny Tolman's new video. It's our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville. Of course, the legendary Pine Tree Lodge has long been a favorite Southeast Texas destination for scenery, live music, dining, dancing, and drinking. Their fabulous menu includes delicious dishes like the shrimp gumbo, the whole catfish, or the seafood platter. And Pine Tree Lodge is now offering a brunch menu from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. on Sundays. Of course, it all goes down in the scenic setting of Taylor's Bayou in LaBelle, Texas. Stop in Pine Tree Lodge soon and tell Mike, Sandy, and Norma Miller that Jim King of the TV and radio sent you. Rising country singer Jenny Tolman has recently been named one of Rolling Stone's new country artists you need to know, and was also featured as one of Wide Open Country's favorite unsigned artists. The video you're about to see was shot in the famous $1 Million Cowboy Bar in Jackson Hole, Wyoming. Wyoming is quickly becoming Jenny's favorite place as her fiancé, Dave Brainerd, proposed to her on the shores of Lake Jenny last year, and last month they got married in Jackson. Here comes Her Highness Jenny Tolman with Married in a Honky Tonk as our Pine Tree Lodge music clip of the week from Nashville.
About to jump into bed after binging all day on Say Yes to the Dress, when that devil on my shoulder, known as my best friend, texted, "We're all at the Cowboy, get your butt down here, Jen." Against my better judgment, I pulled myself together. In the bat of a lash, it was, "Hey bartender, would you pour me a Wyoming whiskey on ice?" That's when I heard a voice say, "Put it on mine." Turned around and saw my knight in shining neon light, and after 5 rounds I found the love of my life. I blurted out, "I like the sound of your last name." He winked and said his wingman just got ordained. Cherry stem ring, slurry, I'll do something cold, something rude, something Pabst ribbon blue. The band played Here Comes the Bride, with the party crowd singing along, and that's how I got married in a honky tonk. I tipped that waitress who made my beer bucket bouquet an old biscuit, the bouncer who gave me away. No rice in sight, but a lot of popcorn thrown. The maid of honor was a goner, so we Ubered her home. The rest of it was just a blurry wedding bell bender, but the first kiss was pretty good from what I can remember. A toilet paper veil, bar stool pews, hoping in sickness and in health includes hangovers too. We had our first dance to the band, playing a Hank Williams cheating song, and that's how I got married in a honky tonk. Cherry stem ring, slurry I do, something cold, something brewed, something packed, ribbon blue. A toilet paper veil, bar stool pews, hoping in sickness and in health includes hangovers too. Cans tied to an F-150 limousine, and we were honeymoon gone. And that's how I got married in a honky tonk. How I got married in a honky tonk.
So let's get back to more music.
The legendary Pine Tree Lodge in LaBelle, Texas has been owned and operated by the Miller family since 1984. And in 1990, Southeast Texan and country music superstar Mark Chestnut filmed his debut music video there.
Well, it sure feels good to come in here and just pull up a seat.
A generation later, his son Casey Chestnut.
Frosted mud of a cool one helps to beat the heat. My son Casey Chestnut.
Since 1984, the Millers have kept it going with fabulous music, food, dancing, and scenery. Stopping there soon. Coming up next, Brad Broussard will be in the Royal Spotlight. Sponsored by Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches.
King of the road.
Where can you find live music and all-you-can-eat mud bugs? At the Mauriceville Crawfish Bash on May 6th and 7th in Mauriceville, Texas, the crawfish capital of Texas. The live music lineup on Saturday includes Ryan Foray and Foray Tradition, Dwayne Dopsy and the Zydeco Hellraisers, Texas Thunder, and Chris Hans. It's fun for the whole family in Mauriceville on Friday and Saturday, May 6th and 7th. See you in Mauriceville, Texas, Mother's Day weekend for the Mauriceville Crawfish Bash.
The key to Terrell doing a job, they're not going to tear your yard up and they'll clean it up. You won't even know they're there, except for when they grind the stumps. They don't pick up the grindings. They let it down there because it's good fertilizer. Tree drive come out very, very well. We had 8 big trees to cut down. They had to fall in different directions. It didn't do no damage to the yard. It just come out very, very well.
Here comes this week's Soggy Bottom Saloon events calendar. On Friday, April 22nd, dance to the tunes of the Jamie Nichols Band live. On Saturday, April 23rd, David Joel will be on stage at Soggy Bottom. On Friday, April 29th, it's Corey Michael. And on Saturday, April 30th, it's the Lane Allen Band. On Friday and Saturday nights, try your hand at karaoke with DJ Fire. And don't forget about that pool tournament every Monday at 8 p.m. and the poker tournament every Tuesday at 7 p.m. Book an evening in the VIP lounge with your buds. Soggy Bottom Saloon serves the coldest beer in Beaumont with $15 buckets all night on Thursdays. Soggy Bottom Saloon, Beaumont's oldest bar, still in operation. Soggy Bottom Saloon, 11325 Old Boat Road in Beaumont, Texas. This has been the Soggy Bottom Saloon events calendar.
It's a song I wrote called A Love Like Yours and Mine. It goes like this. There was a time when I only dreamed love so special, what it means to me. But God must have heard me, 'cause my dreams came true. The day our Lord introduced me to you. Stand here before you with my heart on the line. I could search the world over, but nowhere would I find a love like yours and mine. Through all space and time, love like yours and mine. These rings on our fingers, the two become one. With the blessing of your Father, our lives have just begun. Promised you forever, through the good times and the bad. I'll always try to be the best friend you've ever had. Together forever, we'll leave loneliness behind. Show the world our happiness, in case they'd like to find a love like yours and mine. Through all space and time, love like yours and mine.
Bradley's Collision Center in Port Neches, Texas is celebrating 60 years in business. Where have you been? Bradley's Collision Center is an award-winning shop serving all of Southeast Texas since 1962. And it has been family-owned and operated by the Bradley family of Port Neches since the very beginning. Each and every one of their customers are treated like friends and family while receiving expert service. Bradley's Collision Center, 2639 Knoll Street in Port Neches, Texas. Call them at 722-9391. Don't miss the Texas Crab Festival in Crystal Beach, Texas on Mother's Day weekend, May 6th through the 8th. We're talking non-stop live music, food, and beverages all weekend. The live concert lineup will include Bag of Donuts and George Dearborn and Brandon on Friday. And on Saturday, it's Wayne Toops, David Joel, Thick as Thieves, Salty Sounds Band, and Pure Atlantic, La Matira Norton, and Bayou Sounds on Sunday. Also, dozens of arts and crafts vendors. See you at the Texas Crab Festival, Mother's Day weekend. 5 Star Feeds, located at 580 Highway 365 in Port Arthur, Texas, has it all, and they are locally owned by Tina Bean. 5 Star has all the feed you could possibly need, as well as hardware, horse saddles and tack, name brand Western and workwear, and much more. 5 Star Feeds in Port Arthur, Texas. Cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. Larry's Old Time Trade Days, where you can find it here.